In 1937, Amelia Earhart, the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic, set off to make history. Her final mission was to fly around the world. But on July 2, she vanished into the vast Pacific Ocean, leaving the world in suspense. What happened? Was it an accidental crash, or could something far more sinister have been at play? What if Amelia's disappearance wasn't just a tragic aviation incident but a conspiracy? Today, we'll break down 3 theories about Amelia's final flight. These are theories that have remained controversial for decades, and some of them challenge everything we think we know about her fate. Stay with us as we uncover the hidden truths and let you decide which theory makes the most sense. Could one of these theories really explain what happened to Amelia? The most widely accepted theory is that Amelia Earhart's plane simply ran out of fuel and crashed into the Pacific Ocean. This theory has remained the most straightforward, with no real drama or conspiracy involved. Amelia, along with her navigator Fred Noonan, were attempting to reach Howland Island during their around-the-world flight. But they lost contact with the Coast Guard and, unfortunately, were never seen again. Tara's last known radio contact suggested she was unable to locate the island and was running out of fuel. It was believed that they flew too far off course, with their fuel running low, and the plane eventually crashed into the ocean. Despite several years of searches, no wreckage or evidence of the crash site has ever been conclusively found. But here's the question that haunts many to this day: if the plane crashed in the ocean, why was no wreckage ever recovered? The ocean is vast, but with modern technology, why hasn't a single piece of the wreckage ever been found? Was the search effort flawed from the start? Some experts believe the wreckage is still out there, lost in the vastness of the Pacific. Others argue that the search efforts were too narrow or poorly executed. Could the plane have been found and covered up by authorities? Do you think the wreckage is still out there? Was the search effort sufficient, or was it just doomed to fail? Theory 2 takes a darker turn. Amelia was captured by the Japanese military. According to this theory, Amelia and Fred were not lost at sea, but rather taken captive by the Japanese after their plane went down. This theory posits that Amelia was spying for the US and was then taken into custody by the Japanese military in the lead-up to World War II. Supporters of this theory claim that Amelia was captured while flying over enemy territory. During the 1930s, tensions between the US and Japan were rising, and it's possible that Amelia's plane was mistaken for a military reconnaissance flight. Could Amelia have been used as a pawn in a geopolitical game? This theory also suggests that the US government covered up the incident to avoid political fallout. Could it be that they didn't want the public to know that a prominent aviator was captured during a covert mission? Could Amelia's death have been kept quiet to protect the government's secret agenda? But why did the US stay so quiet? Could the Japanese authorities have been involved in a bigger political cover-up? Did they hold Amelia hostage, or was she silenced for good? Do you think the Japanese military really captured Amelia? Could the US have known all along? The third theory is one of the most controversial, that Amelia faked her death and went into hiding under a new identity. The theory claims that Amelia Earhart survived the crash and went on to live out her life under the name Irene Bolam, a New Jersey woman who resembled her eerily. Proponents of this theory argue that Amelia was simply tired of the spotlight and pressure. They believe that after the crash, she escaped and began living under a new identity, far from the media's watchful eye. Irene Bolam lived a quiet, ordinary life in New Jersey, but some who knew her believed she had a mysterious past. Could she have been Amelia, hiding in plain sight? But what about the people who knew Irene Bolam and thought she was Amelia? Could Amelia really have spent the rest of her life as someone else, hiding her true identity? 3 theories. 1 unsolved mystery. Was Amelia Earhart's disappearance a tragic accident, a political cover-up, or a case of a woman starting a new life under a different name? Each theory presents compelling arguments, but no matter how much we dig, the truth remains elusive. Theories continue to evolve, but only you can decide which one feels most likely. So, what do you think? Was it a simple crash, a government cover-up, or a secret life? Comment below with your theory. 1 for the crash, 2 for the capture, or 3 for the new identity. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more mysteries. Until next time, keep searching for the truth.